Hello everyone, welcome to the video series for class 10th Information Technology, and we are discussing the last unit of our syllabus. So in the previous video we have already discussed that how we can create database and how we can create table. In this video we are going to discuss how we can create forms using the already created table. And basically when we are talking about forms, so forms are a systematic way to store information. It provides an interface so that the information can be collected in a very systematic way where a user can view, enter and change data directly in the database. So let us see how we can create a form, how we can design a form from our existing database or table. So coming back to our OpenOffice base, here we will try to design our form. So first you have to select the option forms under database, and under task we have to choose use wizard to create form. So it will ask you that for which table you want to create your form. Suppose I am taking student table to create form, and I will take all the columns from the table, and we will click on the next. If you want to choose any specific layout, you can choose that one. If you want to choose the color, you can choose the color as per your choice. And next, and this is the name of the form, and we will finish it. So once you will design your form, you can see that whatever the existing records were there, those will be reflected here. So you can directly change from here also. If you want to change any name, you can change from here also. Okay, so it will allow you to view your record, to update your record and to enter your new record also. So it will show you the existing records. यहाँ पे जो हमने लास्ट वीडियो में रिकॉर्ड्स एंटर किए थे वो सारे रिकॉर्ड्स भी हमें देखने को मिल रहे हैं, और ये हमें नए रिकॉर्ड्स एंटर करने के लिए भी अलाउ कर रहे हैं. तो जैसे हम एक नया रिकॉर्ड यहाँ पे एंटर करते हैं. Let us enter one more. And in this way we can store our information, and we will click on save record. That's it, our records have been entered. तो जो मेन पर्पस होता है डिज़ाइन फॉर्म का वो ये होता है कि हमें एक इंटरफेस मिलता है जहाँ से हम अपने रिकॉर्ड को व्यू भी कर सकते हैं, अपडेट भी कर सकते हैं और साथ ही साथ न्यू रिकॉर्ड को एंटर भी कर सकते हैं. सो दिस वॉज ऑल अबाउट डिज़ाइन फॉर्म. So let us go to the exercise part, and then we will go to the next topic. So here you can see the same thing has been shown to you, that whatever wizards you will get when clicking on design form. So here we are having three questions. A form helps us, the users, to systematically store information in the database. A interface enables user to view, enter and change data directly in database objects such as table. To create a form, you need to select design form option available under database. Okay, so now we will discuss how we can create and manage queries. जब हम बात करते हैं queries की, तो हमने डेटा स्टोर कर लिया. डेटा मीन्स पुल ऑफ डेटा, ह्यूज अमाउंट ऑफ डेटा, बट उसमें से हमें कभी कभी कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन एक्सट्रैक्ट करने होते हैं. तो इन्फॉर्मेशन एक्सट्रैक्ट करने के लिए हमें क्वेरीज लिखने पड़ते हैं. ऑलरेडी हमने प्रीवियस वीडियो में पढ़ा था कि दो तरह के स्टेटमेंट्स होते हैं, DDL और DML. तो ये दोनों हमारे पास एक स्ट्रक्चर्ड क्वेरी लैंग्वेज होता है जो हर एक डेटाबेस के ऊपर काम करता है. दिस इज़ द स्टैंडर्ड लैंग्वेज फॉर ऑल द डेटाबेस. तो जो सबसे इम्पॉर्टेंट स्टेटमेंट है हम वहाँ से शुरू करते हैं. द वेरी फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट इज सेलेक्ट स्टेटमेंट, जो हमें बताता है हम कौन से रिकॉर्ड्स को रिट्रीव करना चाहते हैं. इट हेल्प्स अस टू रिट्रीव रिकॉर्ड्स फ्रॉम आवर टेबल्स. तो इफ़ यू आर राइटिंग सेलेक्ट एस्ट्रिक फ्रॉम टेबल नेम, इसका मतलब है आपके पास टेबल का पूरा रिकॉर्ड्स रिट्रीव होके आ जाएगा. लेकिन अगर आप कोई स्पेसिफिक रिकॉर्ड को चाहते हैं, अगर आप रिकॉर्ड की फिल्टर करना चाहते हैं, तब हमें उसमें वेयर क्लॉज यूज़ करना पड़ता है. और अगर रिकॉर्ड्स को आप स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर में अरेंज करना चाहते हैं तो उसके लिए हमें ऑर्डर बाय क्लॉज यूज़ करना पड़ता है. तो लेट्स सी हाउ वी कैन राइट क्वेरी. तो अगेन कमिंग बैक टू आवर this OpenOffice base, Now we have to go to the queries option. Here we will go for create query in SQL view, and we will write select asterisk means all the records, all the columns, and from table name we are having the table name student that we have created in the previous video, and we will click F5. So here you can see all the records have been displayed. Now suppose I want to see only those records where class equal to 12. I don't want to see rest of the students record. I want to see only those students records who are reading in class 12. So again we will click on F5. Okay, sorry. Just a minute. Okay, let me show you. So select asterisk from student will give us all the records. Okay. Similarly, when we will write select asterisk, select asterisk from student, and when we will write order by class, let's see what happens. You can see here this has been arranged in ascending order of class. So if you want to arrange it in descending order, then you can write here DESC. So then records will be arranged in descending order of class. Okay. Now suppose we want to restrict records. We don't want to see all the records. So for that we must use where clause. तो हम वहाँ पे क्या करेंगे where, अगर हम यहाँ पे लिख देते हैं class equal to 12, then let us see. तो यहाँ पे हमें सिर्फ उन्हीं बच्चों का रिकॉर्ड दिखा रहा है जो क्लास 12 में हैं. So in this way we can use select statement. ठीक है. Similarly we will see other statement as well. ओके. सो यहाँ पे आप देख सकते हो, यहाँ पे कुछ एग्जांपल्स दिए गए हैं कि अगर रोज़ को रिस्ट्रिक्ट करना हो हमें वेयर क्लॉज यूज़ करना होगा, अगर किसी स्पेसिफिक ऑर्डर में हमें अरेंज करना है तो हमें ऑर्डर बाय क्लॉज यूज़ करना होगा. अब ये तो था सेलेक्ट स्टेटमेंट के बारे में, बट हम एक नया टेबल भी क्रिएट कर सकते हैं. टेबल में रिकॉर्ड इंसर्ट भी कर सकते हैं, अपडेट भी कर सकते हैं, डिलीट भी कर सकते हैं. अगर ये सारी चीज़ें हमें करनी होंगी तो फिर हम अपने एसक्यूएल क्वेरी को कहाँ लिखेंगे, एसक्यूएल कमांड्स हम कहाँ लिखेंगे. तो इंसर्ट, अपडेट और डिलीट के लिए भी स्पेसिफिक सिंटैक्स है और वो सिंटैक्स हमें मेंटेन करना पड़ता है. जैसे कि अगर हम इंसर्ट करना चाहें तो हमें लिखना पड़ता है इंसर्ट इनटू टेबल का नाम और उसमें फिर हम कौन से वैल्यूज़ इंसर्ट करना चाहते हैं. Student, I am telling you again, if you want to learn SQL in details, then you have to go to another video whose link will be provided too. So for inserting and for updating, we are having this syntax. In this way, we can update our record. Once if the records has been inserted and you want to update it using SQL statement, then in this way you can update it. And you can delete the existing record also. So let us first learn that how we can create a table using SQL statement. Okay, so coming back to our OpenOffice base, what we will do here, we will go to tools and SQL. Now we will create a new table. Create table teacher, and name of the first column, let us take ID, and data type integer, and we are setting it as primary key. Then we will, the first column description is over. Now we want to enter name of the teacher and data type will be varchar, and we will give the length of the name. Let it be this much only. Okay, so let us try to execute this one. So command is successfully executed. It means we have created the table. Now we will insert records in it using SQL command. So how to insert? Insert into name of the table was teacher, and we have to write values. So what was the sequence of our column? The first column was ID and second column was name. So similarly, we will enter first ID and then name. Write any name and then execute it. So here command executed successfully. Similarly, I will enter one more record and let us execute this one. Command executed successfully. Okay, and we will close this one. We have created the table, we have inserted the table. You can update also from here. Okay, I will show you that how you can update the records and how you can delete the records also. Okay, so suppose you want to see that whether your records have been uh, inserted in your table or not, then you can go to here queries option and you can see the records. Just now we have seen using select statement. In that way you can also see. Now suppose you want to update your record. Suppose where the ID is 2, you want to rename it with SEEMA. Okay, by mistake you have written as IMA and you want to update it by SEEMA, then you must have to update this record. To update you have to write update, then table, name of the table is teacher, and we want set name equal to what we want SEEMA, and for which record, where id equal to 2. So let us try to execute this one. Sorry, table update table teacher. I think the name of the table was teacher. Okay, let us see. Already we have created the table and here we can delete also, we can update also. Okay, sorry, we should not give here the table, only table name should be there. Okay, then let us try to execute this one. Command successfully executed means we have already updated it successfully. Okay, and if you want to delete any particular record, then in same way you can delete from, name of the table is teacher. Suppose you want to delete the first record, so in that particular, if you are writing like this, then all the records will be deleted. If you are writing delete asterisk from teacher, all the records will be deleted. If you want to delete any particular specific record, then again you have to provide the where clause. So where id equal to 1. So delete from teacher where id equal to 1 will delete the first record. So command successfully executed and we will close it. Okay. Now suppose if you want to check whether whatever updation, whatever modification we have done in our table, let us check for those modifications, creations, updation. Select, sorry, select asterisk. I'm missing the terms. I think it must have been in capital letters. Yes, you can see here only record 2 is there and the name has been changed with SEEMA. The first one record has been deleted. So in this way you can create your table, you can update it, you can delete it, and you can use select statement to view your records. And the last options, the last topic of this unit is how we can design report. All of us know that report means summary of record. Okay, जब भी हम report generate करते हैं मतलब कुछ important summary हो, important brief हो जो हम अपने information से extract करना चाहते हैं, उसके लिए हमें क्या use करना पड़ता है? हमें use करना पड़ता है report generation. So it generate the overall वर्क आउटकम इन अ क्लियर फॉर्मेट। ठीक है, तो इसके लिए हमें डेटाबेस के अंदर में रिपोर्ट सेक्शन में जाना होगा। So let us go to that part. Let me close all things and we will go to so here we will go to reports and use wizard to create report. Again it will ask you that you can see here that database 3 has been selected. Okay, so if you are having a single table, then you can create report of that particular table. If you are having multiple table, then you will be asked to choose any table from that database. Okay, so just you have to select the table and the report will be automatically generated. Here we are having some table student and in the previous video we have selected. So let us choose that what columns you want to be displayed in your report. Click on next, and I'm not. Do you want to add grouping levels? No, I don't want to add grouping levels. All the columns will be remain ungrouped. Do you want the sorting option? If you want to add sorting option on the basis of roll number or class, you can do it, otherwise leave it. Go to next. Again it will, and I'm finishing. Okay, and it will generate a report for you. Here you can see a report has been created for you in this form. Okay, so printable report will be generated for you. So in this way we can create our table, we can design our forms, we can write queries, and we can design reports also. So let us discuss what the questions are given for designing reports here, and that will be the end of this unit as well as of our syllabus. So I hope this is understood to all of you, but if you want to learn SQL in details, then I will provide you the link of the video. You can go through that video. So a dash is used to generate the overall work outcome in a clear format. So report is used to generate. To create report, you need to select reports option available under task. So that was all about this topic, dear students. If you find this video very useful, then don't forget to like it, share it and subscribe it. Thank you for watching.